The first time I saw Rocket, he was just one Mustang in a sea of others with an uncertain future, waiting to be won by the highest bidder. But his story starts long before that. For years, Rocket lived wild in the Colorado Sandwash Basin herd management area, photographed from the time he was a tiny foal. Over the years, he grew into a powerful stallion, built a band, and raised his family. In 2020, Mary Ellen MacDonald, one of our board members, met Rocket in the wild shortly after one of his mares died, leaving an orphaned foal. She witnessed Rocket and his band protecting the foal and standing quietly in a group, nuzzling each other. This moment had a profound impact on her, and since then, Rocket has held a special place in her heart. Two months after winning Rocket's bid, the McDonalds drove to Kentucky to pick up Rocket and bring him to Mustang Mission, where I would gentle and train him over the next few months. After a long 10-hour trip, Rocket arrived safely. The day after his arrival, Mrs. MacDonald spent time with him and was able to watch my first gentling session with Rocket and participate in it. For the first 2 weeks of taming him, Rocket was extremely easy to train. He seemed very calm, but I soon realized that he was shut down. After going through the trauma of a roundup and being held in government holding facilities for over a year, he had learned to tolerate everything that was done to him. It was like his mind was turned off. After 2 weeks of training, I felt it was time to lead him to the big pen. I wanted him to be able to run and socialize with the other horses. When I let him out of the training pen, he stood still for a moment, surveying his surroundings. Suddenly, something in his mind seemed to snap, and he took off, pulling away from me. For the next several hours, Rocket ran loose as we tried multiple methods to catch him. He even managed to get onto our neighbor's property, which covers hundreds of acres. Throughout the time he was loose, he seemed to come alive. He enjoyed every moment of running, something he was unable to do for over a year. Although that was a highly stressful event for me, it seemed to help Rocket more than anything I could have done for him. He was much less shut down. He had experienced freedom again. Over the next few months, Rocket and I created a strong bond, and he became a very trusting horse. Mrs. MacDonald visited him frequently to be involved in his journey, and so Rocket would bond with her. She often participated in his training sessions.
I saw Elmo walk across it. Good boy, down. Good boy. I want to make sure I'm using this right.
I enjoyed spending time with Rocket. He had a gentle and kind disposition and could be very affectionate.
Come on. Yeah. Yeah.
Toward the end of my time with Rocket, Sam Van Fleet, a renowned wild horse trainer, spent several hours with me, teaching me how to become a better trainer. Rocket benefited greatly from the training that day, and I was able to continue what he'd learned. In just a few weeks, Rocket progressed by leaps and bounds. On October 13th, Rocket moved from Mustang Mission to the MacDonald's property where he will spend the rest of his life. It was very hard to part with him, but I'm grateful that he has such a wonderful home. Over the next month, Rocket settled in and began to integrate with his new horse friends. I was sent many photos and videos and was so happy to see Rocket loving life and doing so well. I've even been able to visit Rocket a few times since he moved. Rocket has proved to be a caring and gentle Mustang through Mrs. MacDonald's equine therapy program, Equiheart. Rocket has participated in therapy sessions with an elderly veteran who took a liking to Rocket immediately. Rocket has come a long way since I first met him. I'm grateful to have been a part of his journey and learned so much from him. Every animal has the most amazing lessons to teach us if we just listen.